And big breaking news that's coming in on the story. Chief Minister Bosavaraj Bommai has now summoned Minister Eshwarappa to meet with him. The Chief Minister has also reportedly briefed the BJP High Command on the FIR that's now been filed against Eshwarappa. Reportedly, many cabinet ministers are now rallying against Eshwarappa. They want Eshwarappa to resign, considering it will be extremely embarrassing for the party if he continues as a minister at a time when there's an FIR registered against him. The final call, however, will be taken by Chief Minister Bommai as well as the BJP High Command. But does it look like Eshwarappa is going to be shown the door? Chief Minister Bommai has reportedly summoned Eshwarappa. There will be a meeting that happens today. Post that, we will have clarity on whether Eshwarappa will be asked to step down, whether he'll be asked to resign. Nolan Pinto getting us more details on this. Nolan, the way things are moving right now, it definitely looks like the BJP is considering showing Eshwarappa the door.
Well, they have no option as of now with the pressure being put by the Congress, the opposition party over here. And also, it's about the WhatsApp message that was sent by the deceased where he has actually named Eshwarappa and not the WhatsApp message and also the letter. So there is so much against the minister. So everyone wanted to know what will the chief minister do in order to actually control this particular situation. So that's the reason this particular important meeting. So we have to see what really transpires then. And it would be very important on part of the chief minister to douse these flames as fast as possible, keeping in mind that we have an election year.
That's right, and we'll be playing out Chief Minister Bommai's latest reaction as well. Yesterday, he had assured that there will be a fair investigation. He's confirmed that, yes, with an FIR registered, we will decide what needs to be done. This is hugely embarrassing, and the BJP knows that, Nolan, the kind of damage that these developments could do to the party, especially in the run-up to an election. With the Congress also upping the ante, it definitely looks like the Bharatiya Janata Party will choose to ask Eshwarappa to resign. He's been extremely controversial as well. You know, on a series of issues in Karnataka, Eshwarappa has been making headlines for controversial comments also that he's made. So it looks like in all likelihood he will be asked to leave, because we're also hearing, Nolan, that several of the other ministers in Karnataka are saying that this will be embarrassing for the party if he continues as a minister.
Well, in fact, sources tell us that it would be better if Eshwarappa actually steps down so that the Congress will basically not have anything to attack the government with. But as of now, that's what we just have to see what really happens in that particular meeting. Will he actually ask him to step down? Because Siddaramaiah over here, being a lawyer, after meeting the governor, has clearly stated that if it's in any normal case and a person's name is actually mentioned in a suicide note or a death note, the police immediately run over there and arrest the person. Now here, there is so much of evidence, but the letter that has been written by him, he has spoken to the media, he's met the commissioner, he's met the police, and now this particular WhatsApp message, which has been taken as a death note, there is so much of evidence. The police have to take action, the chief minister has to take action, there is no go. And the Congress says that they will continue with their agitation till the minister resigns and the investigation begins. So for the government, in order to actually control all this, it would make a lot of sense for the chief minister to actually ask Minister Eshwarappa to tender his resignation immediately.
So Chief Minister Bosavaraj Bommai confirming that he's now summoned KS Eshwarappa. There's going to be a conversation soon after the FIR has been registered against him. With that development, the BJP knows full well that they have to take action, or they're going to be in the dock, with the Congress also upping the ante currently. But also there's a reason that the BJP hasn't taken action so far, Nolan, for someone who's so controversial, who's been deemed as a motor-mouth leader time and again. The fact that Eshwarappa is an influential leader from the Kuruba community, a very senior BJP leader, all of that weighs in his favor, which is why so far there's been no action. I want to play out now for you exactly what Chief Minister Bosavaraj Bommai has said.
ಹೌದು FIR ಆಗಿದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿವರಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಶ್ವರಪ್ಪರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಈಗ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಮಾತಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವರು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಏನಿದೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತು ಫೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಕರೆಸಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಈಗ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ 1 to 1 ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ನಡೆದಂಥ ಘಟನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ FIR ಆದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ.
So that's the latest reaction from the Karnataka Chief Minister Bosavaraj Bommai, who has said that he will speak to Eshwarappa, that he'll have a conversation with him on the phone, summon him, and then a decision perhaps will be taken by him and the BJP High Command. Nolan, I was touching upon why so far there's been no action against Eshwarappa despite, this controversy coupled with several others that have happened in the last few months, is because Eshwarappa, the BJP knows, is an influential leader from the Kurba community who has in fact been essentially a counter to the likes of Sidramaya.
Very true. In fact, that is one of the reasons why the BJP has actually gone soft on Minister Eshwarappa, especially in the Shimoga area. He's very influential over there. We have seen when Hindu Harsha passed away, when he was murdered over there, Eshwarappa broke the Section 144 rules, walked along with them, and that is when a lot of houses were destroyed, ransacked. You had the Bajangal workers basically running amok over there with the police just standing as mere spectators. So Eshwarappa led that, and in spite of all that, the government did not take any action against him. So they know his influence over there. But now, considering the amount of evidence against him, which is out there in the media, which is out there everywhere, and the Congress putting in that much pressure on the government, especially on Chief Minister Bosavaraj Bommai, there is no option, and that is one of the reasons why he said, I will speak to him and then take a call later, because there's no other option as of now. Before the Chief Minister drew down these claims, he needs to do something immediately.
Okay, we will track all the latest updates that come in on this. Chief Minister Bosavaraj Bommai acknowledging that yes, one of his ministers now stares at an FIR, and that to a serious charge of abetment to suicide. Will BJP bite that bullet and ask Eshwarappa to step down remains the question. Thanks, Nolan, for the moment for joining us.